Woo-wee! What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie all day. So, here's the deal. This is gonna be probably a short video. It's a pretty big topic that people don't talk about, but talk about all the time. It's just not the specific area of the conversation. So, one of my old videos was like best buoy for home defense, and somebody had asked me about the difference between buoy and tanto, this style of which I would prefer to use in a given situation. And one of the questions he asked was, if an intruder comes through and you have to defend your home or defend yourself, what's the first area you go for? He's asking, do I slash at the neck or stab at the face or stab at the chest, do whatever. And here's the deal, none of those. And the reason is because if I'm at a point where I have to use a blade, right? He's that close to where I need to use a blade. I want to make sure that this person is as far away from me as possible to where I can defend myself without him getting me, but close enough to where I can get him. Okay, you know what I mean? So basically, my answer to that was the closest target, which is going to be his hands. He's walking through the house. If he's got a bag in his hand or a club in his hand or a knife in his hand, even a gun in his hand, if all I have in my hand is a blade, something is better than nothing, right? Can I reach over and grab my gun bag, which is right there, and or grab a little 38? Sure, I can do that. But if I'm at a point in the house where I'm walking around, I happen to have a knife on me, like today I was carrying petrified fish. If I just happen to have a knife on me and somebody comes in, I say, what the hell is that? And I pull a blade and I just walk over because maybe where my guns are isn't where this intruder is. The first thing I'm doing is going for the closest point. And if this person's hands, unless he's walking with his hands by his side, which he's not going to do, the hands are going to be in front of him. He's going to be looking around. He's going to be doing this. First thing I want to do is boom, take out his hands. It's a lot when I was fighting too. When we used to do bare knuckle stuff, I used to take my hands and curl them like this and strike the top of people's hands, because you can break these bones very easy, and then they can't punch, they can't grab, they can't grapple. Hit the hands. So I used to do that all the time, and the same thing goes to where if an intruder comes in and I'm defending myself with a blade, the first thing I'm doing is coming at whatever's closest to me. So if this person's hands are the closest thing to me, no, even if he's holding something, I'm going for the hand. I want to take away his ability to hold, shoot, stab, punch, choke, anything. The first thing, because as soon as a blade hits a person, their first reaction is back. You know what I mean? So to answer that question, and very, very simply, always go for what's closest, right? If you come up behind the person, what's closest is the back. You can come down, you can try to slash, but you're better off to do one of these deals. Come across the back of the neck. Anything you can do to defend yourself. And this is not offensive talk. This is defensive talk only. I mean, defensive talk only. You are in a pickle to where you can die here, or your family can die here. It's the only time you defend yourself with violence, because sometimes violence is the only answer. It's just true. No matter how many people want to win, sometimes violence is the only answer. And even if you're a non-violent person, when it comes to protecting you, yourself, your house, your family, if you're a non-violent person, you better get violent real quick, because if you don't, you're going to get dead real quick. Something is better than nothing. I don't care if it's a lamp. I don't care if you have a book, a bag of marbles sitting there. I don't care what you have, whatever you have, potpourri, grind it in his face. Anything you have at your reach to defend yourself with, you use. You just use. Like if you have a potted plant sitting there and you come around the corner and there's the guy, you throw some dirt in his face, he's going to do this first. He's going to react first. His eyes are going to close. He's going to turn his head. That's when you go, now you got fists, now you got feet, you got knees, you got everything you need at your disposal. But it's better to have something even better than that. So my first target is the closest target. It's the nearest target, and that's generally going to be the hands. So you take out a person's ability to do this, to work these, and basically the fight's already over. So it's kind of an in and out type deal. Now, if you want to continue to be the aggressor, that's on you. Once you disable the attack, it's over. That's it. Now you can grab him by the scruff and drag him to the porch and call the police and do whatever you got to do. If you have a guy that's completely done, you just took off 3 of his fingers and he's crying on the floor, and then you grab him by the hair and start doing this, that's on you. That's on you. You gotta, don't be that person. But as far as defending yourself and defending yourself properly and to a point where you're gonna win, you know what I mean? You're gonna walk away and you're gonna do it in the safest manner possible for you, then that's always what I'm going to tell you to do. Always go for the nearest target, not the softest target, not the easiest kill target. Go for the closest target. If you have a gun, it doesn't matter. Now you can go for any target you want, right? But if you're coming through the house, and I don't care what you have, I mean, a baseball bat, a golf club, an umbrella, go for the closest target. Swing at the hands, swing at the hands, swing at the hands. Because if you can take away a person's hands, you take away a person's ability to fight. Then whatever happens, happens. That's it for that one. But, yeah, no, that's really it. I just wanted to answer that question, and I figure there could be other people out there that have that same kind of question. Ooh, we gotta make a picture for the video. This is stupid. So yeah, that's it. All right. Told you it was going to be a quick one. I don't want to just sit here and ramble, so that's it for that one. I am Donnie all day. Until next video.